From shocking on-stage slaps to behind-the-scenes brawls, actors have clashed in ways that have left fans stunned. Ever wonder what went down when these stars couldn't keep the drama on screen?
Oh, wow! Wow! Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
The Oscars 2022 took an unexpected turn when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock after a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair during the live broadcast. The tense moment left the audience stunned as millions watched the shocking incident unfold worldwide. Smith later apologized, but the altercation remains one of the most unforgettable and talked about live TV moments in entertainment history.
In 2016, you allegedly called Vin Diesel a candy ass and unprofessional on Instagram and didn't film any scenes together on the fate of The Furious.
Tensions exploded between Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson during the filming of Fate of the Furious, with Johnson publicly calling Diesel a candy ass on Instagram. Their intense feud reportedly caused such friction that they filmed many of their scenes separately. Though both stars have since expressed mutual respect in interviews, fans still debate whether their long-running differences were ever fully resolved behind the scenes.
Blake Lively says Baldoni allegedly added extra sex scenes and discussed his personal intimate life with her, and that when she raised concerns, he tried to silence her. This morning, Baldoni's team, they're firing back and calling these claims false.
During the filming of It Ends With Us, tensions reportedly flared between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, who served as both the film's lead actor and director. Sources suggest that creative differences arose, with Lively allegedly commissioning an alternative edit of the film that clashed with Baldoni's vision. Speculation intensified when the two avoided joint appearances during promotional events, with notable absences and a lack of social media interaction fueling rumors of discord. The situation escalated when Lively filed a legal complaint accusing Baldoni and producer Jamie Heath of creating a hostile work environment, including allegations of inappropriate behavior and retaliation. These revelations have overshadowed the film's release, casting doubt on its behind-the-scenes dynamics.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is coming out with like a spin-off of Fast and the Furious. Is that true?
Yeah, congrats to him.
Tyrese Gibson publicly blasted Dwayne Johnson over the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off, blaming him for delaying the release of Fast and Furious 9. The feud escalated quickly and played it out on social media, dividing fans on the long-running action franchise. Although the time has passed and new installments have been released, the intense tension between the two actors remains one of the most defining and unforgettable dramas in the series' history.
Did you witness any beef between Charlize and Tom Hardy on the set of Mad Max?
Huh. Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road saw intense conflict between Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy, fueled by the film's harsh and grueling shooting conditions in the remote desert. Theron openly described Hardy as challenging to work with, while Hardy admitted that the difficult production environment pushed them both to their emotional and physical limits. Their real-life tension ultimately added an extra layer of intensity to their fierce on-screen rivalry, making the film even more gripping for audiences.
Did you get into like a fist fight with LL Cool J on Any Given Sunday?
We did, man.
And he's a pretty tough motherfucker. Could you take him out?
No, man.
He beat the shit out of you?
Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J's intense on-screen football brawl in Any Given Sunday unexpectedly turned into a real fight when punches were thrown during filming. The actors reportedly clashed over the scene's intensity, with emotions boiling over into an actual physical altercation. Despite the heated incident becoming one of Hollywood's most infamous on-set conflicts, the two stars eventually reconciled and moved past the dramatic encounter, maintaining professional respect afterward.
You are sure I cannot offer you a piece of cheesecake or maybe a piece of strudel?
No thanks, I just ate.
How long are you going to be in town?
Only for tonight. Tomorrow I fly to Havana.
While filming Guys and Dolls, Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra famously feuded, creating one of Hollywood's most notorious behind-the-scenes rivalries. Sinatra, frustrated with Brando's slower method-acting style, mockingly nicknamed him Mumbles, expressing open disdain for his approach to acting. Their intense on-set tension reportedly caused frequent arguments, adding layers of behind-the-scenes drama that became as legendary as the classic film itself, cementing their clash in Hollywood history.
Well, what do you think? Write this down. Cheeseburger, well done. Ketchup, pickle, nothing else.
Now, Hollywood Homicide was anything but friendly behind the scenes, with Harrison Ford and Josh Hartnett reportedly clashing throughout the film's production. Hartnett later admitted that Ford's intense and demanding work ethic made collaborating difficult and strained their professional relationship. Though Ford stayed silent about the alleged feud, stories of their on-set tension quickly spread and became well known in industry circles, adding to the film's troubled production legacy.
Alec, are you sorry Shia's left the play?
He's talking about Shia LaBeouf, who's reportedly left the Broadway play Orphans because of a disagreement he had with Baldwin.
Broadway rehearsals for Orphans ignited a highly publicized feud between Alec Baldwin and Shia LaBeouf, whose clashing personalities quickly caused on-set friction. Baldwin accused LaBeouf of being difficult and disruptive during rehearsals, while LaBeouf fired back, claiming Baldwin was frequently unprepared for his role. After several heated arguments and mounting creative differences, LaBeouf was ultimately replaced, though their war of words continued publicly through interviews and social media, keeping the feud alive long after production ended.
Okay, so what really happened was Bill was just in a, comedians can be a little dark sometimes, and he just came in a bad mood. And what you have to know is how much Lucy stood up for herself.
During the filming of Charlie's Angels, Bill Murray reportedly criticized Lucy Liu's acting, sparking an on-set argument. Liu later defended herself, and the incident became one of Hollywood's most famous behind-the-scenes conflicts, adding lasting intrigue to the film's production story.
He said something like, I understand your passion and you want to make this movie, there's a lot of pressure on all of us, but don't put your hands on another fucking actor. I don't think he said fucking. He said, don't ever touch an actor in my presence.
While filming Three Kings, George Clooney physically fought director David O. Russell due to Russell's reported mistreatment of the crew. Clooney later admitted regretting the altercation, but stood by his actions, making the clash one of Hollywood's most talked about production fights.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick!
Sorry.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second. The fuck are you doing?
Christian Bale's fiery rant at cinematographer Shane Hulbert on the set of Terminator Salvation went viral after an audio leak. Bale later apologized, calling his outburst inexcusable. The infamous recording remains one of the most memorable on-set meltdowns in Hollywood history.
Was I hearing things, or did you call me a second-rate novelist?
I was kidding. I never even read your book. I'm sure it's quite brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what are you doing? Walk back.
While filming I Love Trouble, Julia Roberts and Nick Nolte reportedly despised each other, leading to separate filming schedules. Years later, both stars admitted they struggled to work together, making their feud one of the film's most enduring behind-the-scenes legends.
Is that hard to go to work together?
I just slap him up alongside the head in the morning.
And you got to take that because he's Clint Eastwood, right?
Tensions flared between Leonardo DiCaprio and Clint Eastwood while making J. Edgar, reportedly due to creative differences. Though they kept things professional, insiders claimed their contrasting work styles caused friction, adding intrigue to the film's production backstory.
So you were disappointed, beyond disappointed. It was. Look, I
because
went in there,
that's why you went into the movie.
It was one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, look, while I was there, I was able to accomplish everything else I needed to accomplish.
Director Kevin Smith described Bruce Willis as unbearable during Cop Out, revealing a frustrating working relationship. Smith's candid comments about Willis's attitude soured fans' views on the film's production, making their behind-the-scenes feud one of Hollywood's most notorious director-actor clashes. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.